Hi everyone, I just want to talk to you guys about the different types of beer. So first type of beer is going to be lager. So we have lager. Alright, thank you for listening to my speech everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. So how do you think I did, man?
I don't know.
Really? It was that bad?
It was awful. It was so heinous. I think you need some professional help, but luckily for you, I know someone.
Awesome, let's go.
Come with me.
Welcome, Mr. Conway. May I have respect you? Thank you. You needed this.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm here because I think I have a problem.
Hi, Michael. Remember, you are in a safe space now.
So Michael, what you are experiencing is actually glossophobia, or a fear of public speaking.
Glossophobia stems from its Greek root, glossa meaning tongue, and phobia meaning fear.
It is the single most common fear affecting as many as 4 out of 10 Americans, according to Healthline. Speakers' anxiety is triggered by the act or the idea of speaking in front of groups, no matter the size or the type.
Now that we have diagnosed you with your phobia,
We will be explaining how this social anxiety works.
The symptoms you are experiencing.
And how you can treat this.
as the art of public speaking states, a 2005 survey showed 42% of respondents being terrified by the idea of speaking in public, with only 28% afraid of dying. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld even jokes that at a funeral, most people would rather be lying in the casket than delivering the eulogy. This is because speaking in front of a group triggers feelings of discomfort and anxiety.
This anxiety can range in intensity from mildly nervous to full-blown panic. People find that their mouth dries up, their voice may become weak, and they have an increased heart rate. Michael has experienced many symptoms of social anxiety. He was swearing, could not make eye contact with the audience, and his hand was shaking.
There are a number of reasons why public speaking is an anxiety-creating activity, according to the Handy Communication Answer Book. People have a fear of being rejected by a social group. We are social animals, and belonging is a very important key to our survival.
When we speak, we become the center of a group's attention, which is a very vulnerable position to be in. If our performance fails to meet the audience expectations, we may face humiliation or even rejection.
When we speak, we're given a certain amount of power, a state in which many people are uncomfortable.
And speakers are often placed in a position of responsibility and expertise, which can be very intimidating.
However, there are ways to manage public speaking anxiety. Michael, you showed us every way not to manage public speaking anxiety. You took a few shots and you stayed up all night.
The question is how you should have controlled your nervousness to make it work for you rather than against you. Michael, you need to turn this negative force into what our book calls a positive nervousness. Forget stage fright, this is supposed to be stage excitement. Here are some ways we can all be less like you.
First, Michael needs to prepare, and prepare some more. As the art of public speaking notes, each minute of speaking time should require 1 or 2 hours of preparation time.
Breathe fully and deeply. This slows down your heart rate and calms the body down. Also, stand tall and proud. This will boost feelings of power and decrease stress.
Eat and sleep for success. According to the University of Iowa Counseling Services, you need to eliminate sweets and caffeine and eat complex carbohydrates to calm the body, and you need to get enough hours of sleep in for optimal performance.
Think positively. If you expect positive reactions, then you can expect success. Visualize yourself killing the public speaking game.
Dress your best. Dress comfortably and appropriately for the situation. But make sure you don't look disheveled, because you did. Look your best.
Get out yourself, engage the audience, use the room's physical space to your advantage, walk around as appropriate, and know the most nervousness is not visible to your audience. If it is, then good luck.
Like the Young Adult's Guide to Public Speaking reminds us, we have all heard the advice to nervous speakers that they should picture the audience in their underwear. This advice is amusing, but not that helpful.
Think about how flustered you would be if you actually came out to speak and the audience really was in their underwear. But don't think about this too much.
The better advice is to imagine your audience relaxed and ready to hear what you have to say. This is more helpful.
Focus on knowing your audience welcomes you, is supportive of you, and ready to hear what you have to say.
So, you are suffering from glossophobia.
But know that you are not alone in this fear.
You cannot eliminate this fear.
But you can manage it.
I just want to say thank you to you guys. Your incredible team has saved my life, and I'm ready to go back into the real world, and hopefully I'm not going to relapse, but I'm going to fight through it, and I'm going to kill this next speech. So for our formative speech, we had to choose a topic something that we were super passionate about, and over these past few weeks I've been in rehab, and I just decided to give my speech on glossophobia, which is actually, ironically, the fear of public speaking. So I'm going to talk to you guys about glossophobia, some of the side effects, some of the ways you can control it, and my own personal experience with this sickness.